Every time her parents came to pick her up from school, she felt deeply embarrassed. They always showed up in an old, beat-up pickup truck, and to make it worse, the music was blasting at full volume, shaking the whole parking lot like a karaoke truck. Her classmates would stare, whisper, and laugh. Flushed with shame, she would rush into the truck and turn down the volume, but her dad would turn it right back up. He wasn't trying to embarrass her, not at all. He and his wife were both born deaf. They couldn't hear the music at all. They just felt the rhythm through the vibrations of the speakers. Seeing everyone's curious eyes on them, the girl wished she could disappear. But that wasn't even the most embarrassing part of her life. Once, during a meeting, her father got angry and wanted to curse someone out, but since he couldn't speak, he asked Ruby to interpret for him.
Suck my dick!
She wanted the floor to open and swallow her whole. It didn't stop there. When her dad went to see a doctor for a private male health issue, Ruby had to go along and translate every word. He described everything in detail, completely forgetting his teenage daughter was standing beside him. Ruby finally interrupted, telling the doctor that he already understood the situation. The doctor then gently reminded her parents to pay more attention to personal hygiene. Ruby's parents and brother were all deaf. She was the only one born with hearing. To everyone else, it might have seemed like a blessing, but for Ruby, it was a burden, a heavy one. The family made their living by fishing. Every morning at 3 a.m., Ruby got up to help her parents on the boat. She wasn't there just for company. She was the only one who could use the radio. The only reason their boat was allowed to leave the dock. They couldn't fish without her. They couldn't sell the catch without her either. Ruby was the bridge that kept their whole world connected. At such a young age, she carried responsibilities no teenager should have to bear. By the time the boat came back, she was exhausted physically and mentally. She barely had time for breakfast before rushing to school. Life was hard and tiring, but Ruby never complained. Even when her classmates made fun of her, she stayed silent. She had already grown used to it. Deep down, though, she felt small. She had a crush on a boy named Miles, but she never had the courage to tell him. When the time came to choose elective classes, Ruby saw that Miles had joined the choir, so she secretly signed up too, hoping to spend more time with him, to test everyone's voice. The teacher asked each student to sing one line from Happy Birthday. One by one, they sang with confidence and skill. Ruby watched as everyone seemed more talented than her, and her nerves tightened. When it was finally her turn, she froze. Her chest felt tight. She couldn't even open her mouth. In the end, she ran out of the room to protect herself. Alone, she could finally breathe again, and quietly, she began to sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Her voice was soft, uncertain, but real. She truly loved to sing. It was only her insecurity that kept her from showing it. The next day, she found her teacher and apologized for walking out. The teacher didn't blame her. After learning more about Ruby's background, he told her the story of Bob Dylan, hoping to inspire her. He wanted Ruby to find her courage and express her own voice. His words lit a spark in her. He also began to take a special interest in this quiet girl. At the next choir class, the teacher suddenly called Ruby to sing in front of everyone, but under all those eyes, she still couldn't open up. So the teacher taught her some breathing and vocal exercises to relax. Still,